Hello guys, welcome back to Sports Corner GH. My name is Adam. Today is 1st April, the beginning of a new month. So guys, happy new month to you all. In today's video, we are going to talk about the latest update concerning the Black Star players, which includes Mohammed Kudus. He has backed 2 nominations in West Ham's Goal of the Month. We are going to talk about that. We're also going to talk about the message Jordan Ayew has for Ghanaians about the Ayews in the Black Stars. We are going to discuss that. We're also going to talk about Fatawu Issahaku. Today, he played for Leicester City, but then his mom was in the stadium. We are going to talk about that amongst many others. So guys, if you have not subscribed to the channel yet, please make sure to subscribe. If you have already subscribed, thank you very much, and may God richly bless you. So guys, quickly, let's jump into it. And I want to begin with Mohammed Kudus. Now, we all know Mohammed Kudus has been trending of late because of his hairstyle. But then that is not the only good news about Mohammed Kudus. Today, West Ham brought out the nominations for Goal of the Month in the month of March. And then Mohammed Kudus backed 2 nominations. Now, his goal against Freiburg, in that game, he scored 2 goals. So those 2 goals have been nominated for West Ham's Goal of the Month. The winner would be, announced after voting is completed. So if you want to vote for Mohammed Kudus, I'm going to leave a link in the description where you can vote for Mohammed Kudus. But then guys, Mohammed Kudus' 2 goals against Freiburg in the Europa League have been nominated for Goal of the Month. Now, not only that, West Ham player Mikel Antonio has some few things to say about Mohammed Kudus. Now, he says that Mohammed Kudus is just a very good player. And he was asked, Mikel Antonio was asked, how will you explain or describe Mohammed Kudus' style of play? And he says that Mohammed Kudus' humbleness, low center of gravity, trickery with the ball, and an eye of goal. That is how he's going to describe Mohammed Kudus' style of play. He didn't end there. He says that if you look at the nature or even the demanding nature of the EPL, it's only a few players who can really come in and adapt like that. He says that players need to excel in speed, strength, and adaptability, but Mohammed Kudus has all in abundance. It is not easy to play the EPL, come in and just start playing. He says that when Mohammed Kudus came to West Ham, he wasn't like that in training ground at first too. He wasn't like that. When Mohammed Kudus came to West Ham, he was quiet. They didn't know what the boy could do until he got his confidence. And then they saw that, no, Mohammed Kudus is a different breed. Now, I'm going to state exactly what Mikel Antonio said about Mohammed Kudus arriving at West Ham first. He says that when he first came, he was quiet, keeping to himself, and kept everything basic in training. As he built his confidence in the game, in training, he just came alive. There are certain things he will be doing in training, and it's like the ball is glued to his feet. It is actually unbelievable. This is coming from West Ham striker Mikel Antonio talking about Mohammed Kudus. What you say, Mikel Antonio? He did full Mohammed Kudus pass. He did feel the ball. And guys, these are the few things Mikel Antonio had to say about Mohammed Kudus. He said when he came to West Ham first, he was quiet. He was keeping to himself. He kept everything basic in training. But then when he got his confidence, oh come on, Mohammed could do things in training and the players couldn't believe. It's as if the ball was glued to his feet. And there's some words coming from Mikel Antonio. I didn't even say that. But these are the latest updates concerning Mohammed Kudus. Yes, he has backed 2 nominations in West Ham's Goal of the Month. And we know that Ghanaians are going to vote. West Ham fans are going to vote. I need you to also go and vote for Mohammed Kudus so that he can back this award. It is very, very important. Now, guys, let's move away from Mohammed Kudus and talk about Jordan Ayew. Now, Jordan Ayew has sent a message to Ghanaians. He says that him and his brother Andre Ayew are going to be committed to the Black Stars till the end. Now, this is coming off after they came for the international break. Most players give excuses not to be in camp, but then the Ayews were still in camp. And Jordan Ayew is saying that no matter what, their loyalty and commitment to the Black Stars comes first. As for them, whether it's a friend view, whether they are going to play at Akasaka Park, whether they are going to play against an SHS school, and it is Black Stars, they will be available. As for them, their commitment is not in question. And this is coming from Jordan Ayew. He says that my brother and I, we are committed to the Black Stars till the end. Now, I want to throw the question to you. Most of you feel like that you should leave the team. They're also saying that commitment is not in question. They want to play the Black Stars till the end. What do you make of it? Let me know your thoughts about it down below in the comments. I mean, it's very important. To me, there is one thing you can't take away from the Ayew. Their commitment. They are always there. They are always with the Black Stars. No matter what match you are going to play, when you call them up, they don't give excuses. They come up. They show up and they play. As simple as that. That is just saying my own, what I say about it. This is just my opinion. When it comes to commitments, no other player in the Black Star squad is more committed like the Ayew. But then, guys, most of you feel like, I mean, it's high time they leave. Do you feel this statement comes off like a contradicting, like something that contradicts your own opinion? Let me know it down below in the comments. Now, let's move away from that and talk about Fatawu Issahaku. Now, I made a video explaining to you that looking at the way Leicester City is playing in the Championship, Fatawu Issahaku's future could be in the balance, because in the contract, Fatawu Issahaku's loan move could only be made permanent if Leicester City get promoted to the EPL, and also Fatawu Issahaku plays 60% of matches for Leicester City this season. But he has done one part. It's just left with the fact that Leicester City gets promoted to the EPL, and they have been losing some games back to back, which makes no sense. But today they played against Norwich City, where they won by 3-1. Fatawu Issahaku performed very well, but then he played only 88 minutes in that game, and he was rated 8.3 by SofaScore. Very excellent performance. But not only that, his mom, Fatawu Issahaku's mom, was in the stadium to watch his son play. And see, there is no greatest achievement just to see your son, to see your mom watch you perform. This is just some great achievement for Fatawu Issahaku. One of the biggest comeback stories for any Black Star player. And Fatawu Issahaku, that is the latest update. Now let's move away from Fatawu Issahaku and talk about Ibrahim Sulemana. He is a midfielder who plays in the Italian Serie A with Cagliari. And today they played against Hellas Verona, and that game ended in a 1-1 draw. Now, Ibrahim Sulemana today scored a goal. Ibrahim Sulemana scored a goal today for Cagliari in the Italian Serie A. Now, he's one player who has not been really given the opportunity to play for any of the Ghana junior national teams, or whether the senior team at all. This player is playing the Italian Serie A very good player. For those who don't know much about this player, let me tell you something. He was born in Sunyani here in Ghana. He currently has a 4-year contract with Cagliari, and he has also spent a lot of years at Atalanta and also Hellas Verona. In fact, currently this boy is one of those footballers that you see and you be like, I mean, let's put our eyes there. Let's just send our attention to this player, because our future needs to be sorted by now. Let's start having succession plans for the current Black Star players. And Ibrahim Sulemana comes off as that midfielder who could take on the baton from the current Black Stars midfielders. And I need you to really watch out for this boy, Ibrahim Sulemana, in the Italian Serie A, who plays for Cagliari, currently on a 4-year contract. Born in Sunyani, very young player, and he's very good. Today he scored a goal, helping his team and a point. Yes, in the Italian Serie A. Now let's move away from that and lastly talk about Dreams FC. I'm going to say this. Dreams FC, I don't know why none of their players normally don't get call-ups to the Black Stars. Because looking at the way they are performing in Africa, I mean, it would be very cruel, very wicked on the part of the scouts not to include any Dreams FC player to the next Black Star team call-up. Or even, I mean, just at least one player. Because for them to be playing in the knockout stages of the CAF Confederation Cup and beating Stade Malien away from home 2-1, I mean, that is just brilliant. Now they have an advantage. They are come to play here in Ghana. That is the return leg at the Baba Yara Sports Stadium. Full support. Dreams FC are really doing good. They have some young players in that team. Yes, Aziz, who played for the Black Satellites during the African Games, is also in that team, doing so well. I mean, I feel like it's high time we put that whole thing that, the team is for cats. So, they have good players in there. Dreams FC are doing well. They have good players in there. And this is really good for Ghana football, Ghana Premier League. Yeah, it is very good for the Ghana Premier League and also for the Ghana Football Association. At least we get to hear some sort of good news with our football. So, guys, this is the latest update I have for you concerning Ghanaian Black Star players. Let me know your thoughts about it down below in the comment section. Thanks for joining me. My name is Eden. Enjoy your Easter tomorrow. I know most of you will be back to work, but then enjoy your week. And I'll make sure to see you in the next video. Charlie, we'll go viral.